Mariam's family statement. We chose to make this statement in English, and the reason we decided this, because we wanted our voice to reach the whole world. We have so many questions, concerns, and fears, and we hope that the real feelings of the words to be transparent to you. And we're even looking for something further. We hope that you feel what we are feeling as Mariam's family. My name is ELHariry. I'm Mariam's uncle, and I'm speaking on behalf of the entire family. And what do I mean by this? I'm speaking on behalf of Mariam's parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins. Mariam is our precious baby. She is the first granddaughter in the whole family. She is a very lovely, smart, intelligent, and very forgiving girl. You may think I'm biased because I'm her uncle, but I urge you to ask Mariam's friend, colleagues, teachers at school, at college, in UK, in Italy, in Egypt, and you will even hear much, much more than what I just said right now. Mariam has a very special place in our hearts, and she will always have. And even now, she has a very special place at millions of hearts across the globe after her death. For sure, she would not get this unless she deserved it. And she is. After the assault on 20 Feb, we had so many questions. And after her death on 14th of March, we had even much more. And today, on 21st of March, we even have much more questions. None of them are answered. So, as a family, we wrote some questions that we are seeking answers. I'm going to list some of them on behalf of the family. The first one is, today is the Mother's Day in Egypt, and it's a very, very special day in this country. You can feel it at homes, at streets, at work, at schools. Why Mariam's mother and Mariam's family will not hear Happy Mother's Day from their beloved Mariam? Why no one from the public in this busy city street try even to interfere to prevent this assault from happening? Why no one in the bus try to prevent this assault from happening? Why the bus driver did not call the police when this assault took place? Why the ambulance didn't call the police? Why the hospital didn't call the police? Why the hospital discharged Mariam few hours after the assault, although they are quite aware with Mariam's physical and heart condition, because she had been treated several times at the same hospital? How come she could be raised that easy without proper investigation? And even one more question, why the hospital took her from the intensive care on 7th of March and put her in a normal room, saying that they should have an empty place in the intensive care in case of emergency. And guess what? Few hours after they got her out, they got her back again to the intensive care where she have been in a very bad situation, and she died few days after that. And when Mariam's parents asking the doctor, why did you take her out? He said, this is not a private hospital. We should have an empty place in the intensive care in case of emergency. So, what do you think about Mariam's case? Isn't Mariam's case serious enough? So what is serious for you? Why there was no investigation based on the official police complaints that Mariam's parents did several months before at the first attack or the first assault that happened almost 6 months before this assault? Why no investigation took place? Why even when the parents filed an official complaint with this last assault, few days later, only one of the girls have been investigated and she have been released the same day, few hours later at the same day? We have so many questions, so many questions. The entire family are devastated. Her grandfather are going in a very bad conditions. Her aunts are speechless. Her cousins, they are crying at schools, at college, whenever any of their friends or colleagues mentions Mariam's name, they just cry. And we still have no single information from any side. We are seeking transparency in the investigations. We need to know what's going on. We need to know what happened to our girl. We need to know what's happening in the investigations. When can we expect result? We are not accusing anyone, but we are seeking answers. Again, I mentioned we have several questions, and we will release this question and this statement written as well. But I will just gonna highlight the main points that I would like to cover. Mariam's parents, sister and brother have been threatened by the same gang of girls 3 days after the assault. They have been threatened that next time they're gonna do it with a knife. Can you imagine? And Mariam's family has filed an official complaint about this threat to the police as well. Where is the investigation of this? Today is 21st of March. Where is the investigations? We are even afraid, not just after Mariam's death, we're even afraid right now on her parents. We are afraid on her sister and brother after those threats. We don't know what's going on. Are they well protected? Yes or no? Please give us some answers. We have one more question for the parents of those girls. How did you raise them up? How did you raise them up? How could they become so evil, having no mercy, having no heart? How did you raise them up? Why Nottingham City Transport issued an official statement saying that we confirm there was no physical contact on Mariam in the bus? Why did you delete it 5 hours later? This is another important question. We even ask ourselves now, and even ask this question in public, why she was so desperate in the video that she recorded last October. What could have happened to make her feel so down, so depressed, so threatened, so scared? What could have happened to let her feel like this? This is a very important question. Although Mariam is dead, but her memories, her soul, her laughs will always be alive in our heart and soul. Although we asked several questions and we even have much more, I would like to clarify that we as a family accept her death. She was a very precious gift from God to us. He gave it to us and He took it back. And we do accept this. What hurting us very badly deep inside is we need to know what is going on with the suspects, with the gang of girls who attacked her heavily like that. We need justice for Mariam. Mariam's right will not be lost. حق مريم لن يضيع. حق مريم لن يضيع. Thank you.